Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play West of Loathing. In the previous episode, we farmed way more punch cards than I will ever need. And learned the El Vibrato language. Not only that, but we created the El Vibrato Bridge. But we're not headed to Frisco yet, because there's at the very least one thing we want to take care of here before going there. And that happens at Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jellybeans. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jellybeans. Weird. Maybe the sign's lettered wrong and it's just meant to be just ice and jelly beans? That'd only be a tiny bit more sensible. What, you prefer warm jelly beans? Gross. Now, you see this right here? Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. Very rare, 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? This is going to be vital to us. Just not yet. Don't really see the attraction to jelly beans. You prefer licorice? All sorts, like my granny? I prefer lemon drops, but it'll be jawbreakers if you compare me to your granny again. Eh. This must be Roy Bean. Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Talia Hunt. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points at the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This whole place is just a Jellybean Museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum. Guess you got a point. Ask about the jelly beans. For a Jellybean Museum, it sure doesn't seem very many jelly beans. Or I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Huh. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Aw, that sucks. I'll help you get them back. Well now, I'd certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of a reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happen out that direction. Okay, I'll get them. Yeah, if you were to root around in this platoon, you'd get a gun. But I'm not gonna do that. Let's head for the Jellybean Thieves' hideout, see what we get. Oh, we also unlocked the Madness Maw Mine, but that's not somewhere we want to go just yet. Because there's something else we need to find. You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, lest you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? And just how are you planning on doing that? Now, here's one of the only other times you'll see honorable or ruthless, at least in my opinion. If you have ruthless, then you need a stick of dynamite to take them out. But if you have honorable, you can just get them with that. Listen, fellas, you stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime, it barely even qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're going to be the laughingstock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late. And I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not a life you're suited to. The bandits hang their head in shame and heads shamefully and shuffle away. Good. Also, I got a bunch of XP that I haven't bothered to spend yet. Let's see. Can't max out my my safe draw, but I can max out my Deadeye. A little extra pistol damage couldn't hurt. And let's upgrade Shooting Annie a bit. Let's see. And here are the missing jelly beans. Let's see what else these bandits have got. Another Kurt's Fit headband. Needle, sulfur match, and a bunch of dynamite. Looks like they were Jellybean rustlers after all. Well, if they weren't, that opens up a whole peck of other questions. Let's just assume they were. Alright, back to Roy Bean. Howdy, Talia. You recover that jar of jelly beans by any chance? Sure did. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly, Talia. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. No, I just shamed him into giving up. Now the second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a passel of them weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand a word they was saying, but they were very insistent. Which way did they go? Northwest, towards that huge old cactus folks call Old Granddad. Here, I'll mark it on your map, but you can't miss it. Alright, I'm on it. Oh, he actually changed the sign to Jellybean Museum. Huh. Nah, partner doesn't say anything different. You see what it would take to be an oasis in the boiling heat of this region and spur Tim towards it. As you near it, you discover that you've been fooled. It wasn't an oasis at all, but an evil, towering black stone cow monolith. Anybody could make that mistake, really. Could they? Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Did we get to show off? Oh, yeah, we did. But look at the size of that thing. That's what she said. That's an extremely large cactus over there. Must be the place Roy Bean was talking about. Unless there's two utterly gigantic cactuses out here. That would be surprising and potentially embarrassing. Yeah, we gotta work our way up, dealing with these goblins. Guard blocks your path. Hey, hi, no climbing for humans. I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans you goblins stealing. Oh, what? Jelly beans. Little colorful sugar things. Oh, little fruit rocks. Yeah, those. Those are for the pile. The what? Anyway, no upstairs for humans. Maybe we can trading? No trading, but you can bribing me. Okay, cool. What are you wanting? A candy bar. A good human candy bar of the Bubbles having. You knowing it? Do you mean this? Oh yes, wonderful. Thanking you. Can I climbing now? Sure. There's another goblin here blocking another ladder. Hey, no climbing for humans. Too bad. Can I bribing you to letting me climbing? Oh, Okay, what are you wanting? Cactus syrup. A delicious vein is being in the other room. That had losing my tap. Okay, I'm being right back. Yeah, you need, I believe, a lot of mysticality or moxie for this. If you were a tap, where would you be in this pile of junk? Your keen tap dancing skills have allowed you to dance your way directly to the tap. You also find an empty jar in the pile, which will be handy. Nice. There's a gash on the wall of this cactus, revealing a vein of sticky purple goo. Cactus syrup, huh? Okay. Hello, having syrups? Yes. Hooray! The guard guzzles the entire bottle in a single long draw. It is both fascinating and disgusting. Needing more for proper bribing. Of course you are. Don't worry, he only does this twice. Hello, having a syrups? Yes. This time the guard moves away from the ladder so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Perfect. Not what I wanted. Hello, hi. Hi, can I? Nope. Okay, can I? Yep, bringing me goblin elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being. So good. Okay, I'll go get that then. The table is covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes up a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuffs. Make a goblin elixir. Well, that's easy for you to say. We'll look for some instructions. You find a scrap of paper in a jar that looks maybe like instructions for an elixir, but it's all in goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. Just mix up whatever you want. It doesn't work the first time. Let's see, you stir the mixture with a glass rod, mixture turns brown and starts to bubble like crazy. You manage to pitch the concoction out the window and duck under the table just in time. It explodes with a tooth-rattling bang. Jeez, this alchemy stuff is tricky. You'd think they'd have something here for your potionology skill, but whatever. The mixture turns green and starts to bubble like crazy. After a second, though, it settles down. Whatever it doesn't seem immediately life-threatening. It smells terrible, though. You pour the elixir into a proper flask. Who knows? Maybe it isn't a deadly poison or anything. No, it isn't. Seriously, it doesn't matter what you do. Hi, ready for bribing? Yes, here is your elixir. Probably. Oh, good, yes. The goblin moves away from the ladder and takes little sips from the flask, savoring the flavor. Is it good? Yes, perfect. Huh, cool. What the... You can't get to the Jellybeans because of all the flailing goblin limbs on that pile. You should be able to get in there if you can get rid of about 10 more goblins worth of mass, or distract them some other way. Holy crap. If this is the most disturbing thing you've ever seen, I don't want to know what was. Hey, guys, those Jellybeans. Can I to having them? Oh, what? Our fruit rocks? No. No, not taking our fruit rocks. Those being ours, not for you taking. Please, Louise. What's your plan for dealing with this horror? Talk to it/them, but not looking like you're eating them, and jars is still full. What? Eating? Fruit rock's not for eating. Fruit rock's just for looking at. You just looking at them? Not fitting through floor hole, can't leave a room. Fruit rock's only entertaining being. Good grief, that's sad. Okay, how about I teach you something else for entertaining? Something better than fruit rocks looking at. Okay, sounding good. I agree. I'm not certain. What being better than fruit rocks looking at? Poker. You pull out a spare deck of cards and pick a couple handfuls of cactus spines off the floor to use as poker chips. And give the goblins a quick poker playing tutorial. Once they get themselves rearranged so they can't see each other's cards, they take to it pretty quickly. Excellent. Oh, shoot, I didn't read that. Green apple jelly beans. It's a big jar of inexperienced apple-flavored jelly beans. Judge Roy Bean will be thrilled to get it back. Judge? I don't recall him saying he was a judge. Let's see, you come across the deserted campsite. Let's see, you're also like covered in mushrooms. Kind of buried in the lid there. It looks pretty flimsy, but you're not 100% certain you want to touch it. Brought the lid of the crate, being careful to avoid mushrooms, just in case. Grab stuff. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Orthopedic boots. Plus 20% maximum HP. Huh. It's probably because I boosted my glamour so much. How you doing on them jelly beans, kid? Got 'em. Wonderful. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here, too. The goblins didn't eat any? It's a long and weird story. Well, never mind then. You done a swell job, kid. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans missing. It was stole by a gang of damn hippies. Why'd they take them? Heck, who knows what a hippie's thinking. All I know is they took off, headed south and a little bit west. Shroom Cave. Okay, I'll be right back. Shroom Cave is technically where we're gonna find it. Oh, you see a splash of color out the corner of your eye, and it turns out to be a giant multicolored banner hung across the front of an old fort. We do need to go there, but there are some other things we need to get here. What do you got, partner? Hey, I remembered I had this book about mushrooms with me. You better take a look at it if you're going to be fooling around with these things. The wrong ones can mess a body up real bad. Thanks, Doc. Sure, don't mention it. You flip through the book and memorize the positions of all the spots on all of the mushrooms. Pass and fair mycologist. You know more about mushrooms than the average cowpoke. Mush. After you finish reading the book, you absent-mindedly misplace it while musing about mushrooms. Drat. Oh, I never replaced my pendant. Huh. Let's see, no. Oh, my Brado brooch, which is some good armor, a lucky marigold. I'm gonna take the lucky marigold. You never know when you're gonna need a little extra in each. Look at those mushrooms. I think this must be a cave that Roy described to us. Don't pick those. See the black spots? What the? Okay, that's weird. Game just minimized on me. Worse, they're venomous. Yikes. Oh, hey. Got some loco weed out there. Green thumb. You're no greenhorn when it comes to foraging. Sweet. Loco weed extract gives you 2 action points when used in combat. Ooh. That'll be useful. And I don't have the proper tools to harvest that. Now, this is around the area we need to be, but we're not going to find the jellybeans. Not yet, at least. Dirty knapsack. It contains some loose bits of granola and some very, very dirty clothes. Oh, and a map. Let's see, the map is labeled shroom locations, and it shows a weird convoluted trail leading to a big X. You recognize the X as this very cave. The source of the trail looks like it's right near that weird fort full of dirty weirdos. In other words, the fort we just discovered. So it's a way of finding it if you haven't already. This cultist is totally zonked out. The cultist is muttering and twitching in his sleep. Mushroom crumbs litter the floor around him. Let's loot his belongings. You grab everything that isn't nailed to him. Find nothing of interest, though. Seriously? Nothing? Oh well. Off to the Fort of Darkness. Let's see. Hagar's agave. They're native to Panama, but they can grow in these parts, especially in places that are too hot for teachers to be comfortable. Huh? Let's see. Increases your moxie by 7 for the rest of the day. Not bad. Do you hear chanting? You mean like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 kind of thing? That seems like pretty typical military training pattern to me, push-ups and all. Yeah, but the sitar music is what's weird about it. Yeah, this is where we need to be. Ooh, a loco weed. I'll take that. And let's see if there's anything new we can discover. Nope. Alright, nothing in this area, at least. This guy seems to be in a daze, looking around uncomprehendingly at the boots and cobblers tool around him. Hi there. These are some pretty cool boots you've made. Are they for sale? Huh? Oh, no. I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them? It's funny how everyone assumes that, but no, these were all made by elves. Elves. Yeah, man, like little elf guys. They're hard to see, like, just out of the corner of your eye, you know? But I'll be kind of standing here and just kind of... And then like, oh hey, got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. Huh. I haven't made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years? Something. These elves keep making them though. I don't know why. Weird. Okay. You seen any jellybeans? Jellybeans? Weird. No, I haven't seen anything like that. Ask the elves, maybe. I'll give that a shot. You should open up a boot store, huh? A store to sell your boots in? They're not mine, though. They're... Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them. Huh? Oh, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. There's a town called Dirtwater. You could open up a really nice shop there. That's a pretty long trip, haha. Haha. But, like, it'd be dangerous. I'd be worried the elves wouldn't make it, you know? I'll let you know if you find anything. Yeah, this is another shop guy that we can have moved to Dirtwater. I mean, he's not the next one we want, but it's something to keep in mind. This young lady is dressed in fancy, expensive traveling clothes, though hard wear has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups. Whoa, hi, a new face. My name's, one sec. Irene, she giggles. Everyone here just calls me Mushrooms, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene, I'm Talia. What's your story? Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big, happy family here. And everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Mushrooms? Uh-huh. They're good for all kinds of things if you know which ones to pick. If you want, I can sell you a few of my favorites. I have a spare pair of mushroom pliers too if you want to pick your own. Okay, cool. I'll take the mushroom, but first let's ask her about the jelly beans. You seen any jelly beans? Yeah, I had some jelly beans recently. I don't quite remember. Oh, they were in my lounge. Where's your lounge? I don't quite remember. It's only there part of the time anyway. What? I don't know. Would you like to buy a mushroom? Or a pair of mushroom pliers? I'll take the mushroom just to save some time. There you are. These are called Lacarius, whatever. I'm not gonna bother. Oh, dirty Hippica. And they're very spiritual. Sometimes they'll let you see things that only exist in realms outside our own and stuff. Plus, they're super groovy and mellow. Neat, thanks. Now I know where her lounge is, but we may as well find out. Plus, we need to distill this anyways. Hi, I'm Talia. Teeth, teeth, teeth. Clavicle, femur, teeth. Wow. Okay. You seen any jelly beans? Teeth, jawbone, jawbone, teeth, teeth. I see. Do you know anything about a lounge? Teeth, 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 lumbar, vertebrae. Okay, that makes sense. Let's give her some bones. A bone sword. Deals spooky damage instead of physical. You hand her an armload of bones and she starts mechanically picking through them, selecting some and discarding others based on criteria you can't discern. Eventually, having chosen the best two from the pile, she secures them together with wire and screws and hands you something that basically looks like a sword. Neat, thanks. Let's give her some skull chips. You hand her some bone chips and she stops muttering. Her eyes seem to focus a little and she takes some glue out of her toolbox and presses the chips into a ring. And more random encounters with skeletons. Great. As soon as she gives the ring to you, though, she's back to her muttering. And the gold teeth are for something else. Oh, hey. Someone from the petting cemetery. And good, we are able to take them if we need them. Pack rat skeleton. This pack rat skeleton was absent-mindedly stolen by one of the Kurtzites. Gorman will be excited to get it back. Hi, I'm Talia. Salutations, Talia. They call me the Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations. I bet that's not why they call you that. Can it interest you in a discussion of the particulars of Kurtzian philosophy? Talia, you seen any jelly beans? Well, first we must take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And what if what I see as a jelly beans are different than what you see as jelly beans? Cut the crap before I cut it for you. No, I have not, but I do know that Irene, the newest, and dare I say most delightful of our little clan, is particularly fond of them. You might ask her. Do you know where Irene's lounge is? I have been there, but for some inexplicable reason I was never invited to return. Inexplicable? I would self-actualize by returning on my own, but I don't remember where it was, and Todd will not tell me. It is quite frustrating. Can I interest you? Yeah, sure, why not? Talking dude, and you immediately tune out. Of course. Narrow your eyes. Not politely. You're going to want to keep doing this. Yes, I agree. Narrow your eyes. I understand completely. Main interest. I understand completely. Narrow your eyes. Currency and Philosopher gives you plus 10 to Mysticality. Yeah. Very useful to have. Hello. Hello. Yes, hello. Yes, I'm Todd. Talia, pleased to meet you. So, what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like what? Like how they get you totally wrecked. Right. I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to many psychological disorders. Oh, well, that's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. Woo! I see. Let's see. Lactarius dirty Hippica mushrooms. I can refine them into a more potent potable, i.e. a potion. In fact, I do. Fully opens your third eye. This only really has one use, and it's why I didn't fully use up my spleen capacity. First things first, you seen any jelly beans? No, I'm sure not interested in jelly beans. Unless they're that kind of jelly beans that get you completely blasted. I don't think that's a real thing. No, it is. I heard they got them in Frisco. That doesn't seem safe. You know, for kids. Let's see, refine them into a... Yeah. Do you know Irene's lounges? Oh, yeah, I do. Don't tell the talking dude if you don't mind, but it's in the cave where we get all of our mushrooms. I didn't see any lounge there. You gotta be, he jerks his thumb at the apparatus behind him and winks at you. Okay. This woman is rocking back and forth, making noises as she rapidly flaps her lips with her finger, high, and her jaw harp. What's this? It's a kind of musical instrument. You bite the narrow part and then, well, basically just do what you've been doing. She gives it a few experimental twangs and boings, and then knocks out a sweet riff. Wow, this thing is like a revelation, thanks. I feel like maybe I should take this show on the road. Maybe try the Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater. Sounds good to me, thanks again. Another member of the band is sent away. Ah, this is what we need the Kurtzfit stuff for. This tall, muscular, bald man is leading his students in an aerobic workout routine. His voice is powerful, yet disconcertingly soft as he counts off. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Excuse me, what's going on here? Exercise. You must strengthen the body. If the body is weak, the mind cannot be strong. These two are one. Who are you? I am Kurtz. My methods will usher in a new age of power and will. Can I exercise with you? If you don't have the Kurtzfit pants and headband, they won't let you do this. And you want to do this, as ridiculous as it looks. Power surges through you. You have unlocked true potential. Plus 10 muscle. And now I'm just going to swap back to my prototype Stetson. And what is in here? Ooh. Army issue sidearm. Ooh, I never got that one. 13 to 17. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to get this. I'm not going to bother silver plating it yet because there's another gun that I know we can get fairly soon. Smelling salts, those are good. Artillery saber. And not as good. Cannon loading for idiots. This book is so rudimentary that it's insulting to your intelligence, even though you know almost nothing about loading cannons. Yeah. Last entry says she was buried in a plot 420 of the military cemetery up north. That's how you. That's another means of obtaining the mushroom book if you don't have Doc Alice with you. All right. Well, now that we've got the potion, let's head back to the Shroom Cave and drink up. Where is it? Ah. Your third eye is open all the way. Thing is, it doesn't really do anything for us outside of this quest. Which is to reveal this to us. What a strange lamp. Take it. A lamp imbued with magic and filled with strange lava-like substance. Huh. Don't remember this one. Our great-grandkids are going to love this kind of music. And here are the Roy Beans Jellybeans. Lime Jellybeans. It's a big jar of green-colored, citrus-flavored jelly beans that was stolen from Judge Roy Beans' place. He'll be grateful for their return. I'm sure he will. Hiss gesture. Did that thing just give me the finger? I think it's supposed to be like an incantation sort of deal. Trick him into overdosing? That seems cruel, but whatever. Say, are those mushrooms you're growing edible? They look pretty good. Hiss. You haven't even tried them? That's surprising. If I could grow my own food like that. Skeleton shrugs and pops one of the mushrooms in his mouth. If he had eyeballs, the pupils would have dilated instantly. He falls on the ground and starts twitching and giggling. He doesn't react to you stealing one of his legs. Weird. Howdy, Talia. Any line on that last jar of jelly beans? Got 'em right here. Well, I'll be jiggered. I didn't figure on seeing any of them any of them jelly beans again, and here you've brought back all 3 jars. Ain't got much to reward you with other than a handshake, Talia, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future. Don't sweat it, Roy. I was happy to help. And with that, we are out of time. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.